My name is David, and I'll be teaching you guys how to do an EKG today. Some things you might need before you start: some alcohol pads, just in case your patient's sweaty and diaphoretic, and 10 purple 3M EKG stickers. So we're going to talk about placement today. When you're doing this, we have a male patient. The easiest, best ways to communicate to them, telling them what you're going to do: you're going to take your first 2 stickers and put them on the anterior part of the shoulders. You're going to take your next 2 stickers.
I'm going to blow it, sorry.
And go on the meaty part of the leg, so like the calves, the most distal part of the calves you can, here and here. If your patient has some sort of situation where you can't get a leg, maybe there's a splint, you can go higher up on the leg. Now going over to the placements, you have a guide on your EKG machine, V1 through V6. V1 is going to go on the 4th intercostal space on the chest. So what you'll do is you'll find the clavicle, find the sternum, and palpate each rib down. So the first rib is tucked underneath the clavicle, so the first one I'm touching is actually the second rib. I'll go to the next one down, which is the 3rd, and the next rib down, which is the 4th. You're going to place V1 about 2 inches from the center line of the sternum on the 4th intercostal space. If needed to, you'll have razors provided so you can shave the patient. In this case, I don't. V2 will go on the opposite side, about 3 finger widths apart, and that's going to be again on the 4th intercostal space. What I do is go for skip to V4, and I go mid-clavicular to the 6th intercostal space here. I then skip to V6, which is going to be the anterior to the axillary line on the 6th intercostal space here. Then I take V5 and put it in between V4 and V6. And then I take V3 and put it between V2 and V3. It's helpful to put patient information in before you do this. So you'll enter the patient's last name, their first name, a patient identifier, in this case we can do 0, a birthday, and then the doctor that's ordering the EKG. Scroll all the way down to return, and when you take your leads, separate the right leg, the right arm, the left leg, and the left arm. What's helpful for me to not get tangled is to place the leads across the patient like so. Take one lead at a time, so that way my right leg and right arm leads aren't tangled up, and they should stay on the leads where they go. So we'll start with the right leg, right arm. What I do is I run my fingers through the cords like so they're not tangled, and now each of my leads are in each knuckle so they're not tangled up. I'll place V1 on the according sticker, V2, V3. Again, running my fingers through the cords so they're not tangled. V4, V5, and V6. Now all you're left with is an untangled left arm and left leg. And it's important to communicate with the patient what you're about to do and to stay still during the EKG. So sir, we're going to give you an EKG. If you could please stay still for about 15 seconds. So what you're looking for on the EKG, you'll have a red, a yellow, and a green. A yellow is a warning saying that the patient might be moving or a limb placement lead might be off. And a red is saying that there is something wrong with the leads and should consider replacement. You're looking for a steady waveform with little artifact and a green light. Once you have those, you can press the EKG button. and you'll either be prompted to print the EKG, or on some EKG machines, the EKG will print automatically. Now, if you have a wandering baseline, meaning one of these lines is going in a waveform, find whatever lead has the wave and just check the lead and place it on a position where they're not using accessory muscle usage. And that's it.